My name is Areeb Zulfiqar. I am the team leader of this group, and here I am going to present the presentation about TATA, the organizational background. Let's talk about the organizational background of TATA. The TATA Group was founded as a private trading company in 1868 by the entrepreneur Jamshedji Tata, and in 1904 the group incorporated to Indian hotel chains like commissioned the Taj Mahal Palace and the Tower, the luxury hotel in India, which opened the first following years. After that, Jamshedji Tata was dead. His son, Doba Tata, took over the company as a chair of the group, Tata Group. Under the Dober's leadership, the group quickly diverged into many vast eras in new industries, steel and electricity, education, consumer goods, and aviation, and many more. To talk about the business overview of Tata Group. The Tata Groups operate in more than 100 countries and 6 continents with the mission to improve the quality of life of the community and serve the global throughout the long-term stakeholders with a value creation based on leadership and trust. The Tata Sons is the principal investment holding company and promotes the Tata company. In 2022 and 2023, the revenue of the company has taken together about 115 billions, and the company collectively employs over more than 1 million people. So the Tata company has given so much to the people. 1 million people are working with the Tata, and they are giving their lives and quality of life. Now let's talk about the nature of the group. What kind of nature the Tata Group have? Tata Group is a global Indian company which has served and invested in many companies and businesses including aviations like Air India and steel power and chemical and information technology. It was founded by Jamshedji Tata in 1868 and is one of the largest private sectors company, and it is a privately owned nearly 100 companies and several businesses sector including chemicals companies, and there are so many things that Tata company owns, and now it's investing in so many companies. Aviations also like Air India. Air India is the national, earlier it was national and now it is owned by Tata companies, and Tata companies own the Land Rover. Recently it took over the Land Rover and it started the manufacturing of Land Rover this year, and these are so many companies owned by Tata.
Hello, my name is Ranjeet Singh. I am a team member of this group. Starting my criteria of the operational improvement challenges. Tata Group, a multinational corporate based in India, faces various challenges common to the large corporation, including global economical uncertainty, changes, consumer performance, and technology distribution. Additionally, Tata has had to navigate regulatory changes, geopolitical issues, and environmental sustainability concerns. To address this challenge, Tata has focused on innovation, diversification, and strategy partnership. This company has invested in research and development, stay ahead in the technology and sustainability efforts.
Next slide is for the evaluation of the ESG requirements. Environmental goal. TCS sustainable transformation is also in line with the Alicana. The total group sustainability roadmap and aim to be net zero by 2045. TCS is a fully allocated to the Alicana targets, particularly on net zero carbon emission, waste recycling and zero waste to the landfills at Dr. Anihotri.
The next slide is for the selected goal and importance of the goal. First, social. CSR programs aim to be relevant to the local, national, and global contents. Keep disadvantaged community as the focus based on the global agreed sustainable development principles and to implement a partnership with the governments, NGOs, and other relevant stakeholders. Tata companies are innovative in the wide variety of community development and environmental preservation projects. Next, government goal. Companies philosophy on the corporate governance. The company believes that government particularly enable to the program to direct and control the affairs of the company. It's an efficient manner to achieve the company goal of the maximum value for its stakeholders. The next slide is for the process mapping, reducing CO2. By committing to the targets, Tata can allocate resources efficiently and pursue experimentally innovative, continuous monitoring and review of the process, keeping the company on target. In addition, the decision points in the framework enable flexibility in strategy, refinement, and handling of the process challenges.
Hello everyone, I'm Shafali Choudhary. I'm just presenting project requirement. Professional qualifications. Tata Group strike to look for candidates who come with the right qualifications, understanding, and specific skill set for the job they are considered. Also, evaluate how keen one is to be taken and grow in the job to as to become an asset to organization. Possible attitude, they hire who have the right attitude and determination to get the job done, strive to work as coexisting team and integral part to organization. Ethical track record at data project, our business is searching and so our career opportunities with an ethical track record, believe in teamwork, commitment and caring values with the new ideas, focus on business and to improve infrastructure facilities in India continues. The next one is cost breakdown. Total expenses incurred by Tata for the fiscal year ended March 31, 2020 to reduce CO2 emissions. Tata Motors 2020. There are 10 category of cost breakdown. Cost of material consumed 26,171.85 crore. Purchase of products for sale 5,679.98 crore. Changes in inventories 722.68 crores. Other expenses 7,700.75 crore. I'm talking about stakeholder analysis. In this slide, I'm going to talk about stakeholder analysis, power and interest grid. In case of low interest and low power, it is monitored by general public. If power is high and interest is low, major investors, key suppliers keep satisfied. Power is low and interest is high, then keep informed environmental NGOs and activities group local communities.
I'm Sudhi and I'm going to talk about risk register for achieving goal. Regularly compliance risk. Stay updated on regulatory requirements and ensure compliance to avoid any legal or operational issue. Technological risk needs to implement robust security measure to protect sensitive information and maintain efficient operation. Supply chain risk managing and mitigating this risk is essential to maintain smooth operation. Operational risk. Tata should implement effective operational control and safety measures to minimize this risk. Market risk. Tata needs to stay adapted and responsive to market dynamics to maintain its competitive edge. Financial risk. Tata should have robust financial management practice in place to mitigate this risk and ensure financial stability. Reputational risk. Tata should prioritize ethical practice, maintain strong relationship with stakeholders, and address any issue promptly to protect its reputation. Natural risk. Tata should have contingency plans in place to ensure business continuity and the safety of employees and assets in the face of such risk. A risk symmetry heat map is a visual representation that helps assess and prioritize risk based on their symmetry. It's typically use color coding to indicate the level of risk associated with different factors or scenarios. The symmetry levels on the heat map is categorized into different color zones such as red for high symmetry, yellow for medium symmetry, and green for low symmetry. Work breakdown structures for the selected goal. Conduct emission assessment. This step involves collecting relevant data on emissions from various sources within the organization. Once the data is gathered, it's important to analyze the source of emission. By understanding the source, it becomes easier to develop targeted strategies for emission reduction. Research emission reduction technology. Identify the potential technology. Researching and understanding the different options available is an important first step. Evaluate feasibility. Once you have a list of potential technology, it's crucial to evaluate the feasibilities for your specific situation. Develop implementation plan. Break down the implementation process into specific tasks and subtasks. Set deadline for each task to ensure timely completion. Implement emission reduction measure. Identify energy efficient equipment and technologies that can help reduce emission, purchase and install them in your operation. Provide training and education to your staff and on how to effectively use the new equipment and technology. This will ensure they can maximize their benefit and contribute the emission reduction effort. Monitor and evaluate progress. Set up a system to track and measure emission regularly. This can involve collecting data on energy usage, wastage generation, and other relevant factors. Continuously monitor the effectiveness of your emission reduction measure. Compare current emission level to the baseline and track progress over time.
Well, this Gantt chart shows the H1 and H2 from Jan 22 to Jan 26 of conduct emissions assessment, research emission reduction technologies, develop implementation plan, implement emission reduction measures, and monitor evaluate progress. Thank you. My name is Gurleen Singh. Now I am going to talk about the current actions of Tata towards achieving goals. Tata is a diverse company with various goals, and Tata is working towards for several goals, including sustainable development, innovation, and social responsibilities. They aim to create a positive impact on society and the environment while driving growth and the profitability. Tata Steel is taking several actions to achieve the goals. They are focusing on reducing their carbon footprints, increasing energy efficiency, and promoting sustainable practices in their operations. They are also investing in research and development to develop innovative and eco-friendly steel production processes. Additionally, Tata Steel is actively engaging with local communities and implementing social initiatives to contribute to the well-being of the society. Tata Steel launched a multimodal service to transport scrap from Chennai to Orissa plant using the short sea route, reducing the carbon footprints, and CO2 intensity decreased as compared to the 2023 when the year of 2022. Thank you. Now, recommended approaches. First one is investment in low carbon technologies. Tata Steel must pursue research into emission saving technologies, including carbon dioxide capture and storage, which is known as CCS. And direct reduced iron DRI technologies should be used to create very low carbon steel. Second one is supply chain optimization, working with transportation companies to optimize routes, lowering energy consumption and emissions. Should collaborate with the logistic business to create greener transport options, including waterways and rails. Third one is renewable energy integration, increasing utilization of sun and wind power in steel making processes. Solar panel on steel plants to provide green power for productions. Fourth one is enhancement in operational efficiency, energy conservation in the implementing energy efficient technologies and procedure to reduce wastage. Should upgrade furnace and equipment of high efficiency and emission reductions. Fifth one is employee engagement and training, workshop and training to educate employees on carbon reduction methods, seminars and sustainable practices, and incentives for employee association for emission reductions. And sixth one is stakeholder collaboration, reaching out to the local communities and regulator to advocate for emissions reduction plans, working with environmental groups for community awareness programs and green project regulatory approvals.